We talked about the 6 for 12, the stolen bases, the power. He's doing early this year what Ronald Acuna Jr. did last year, and this guy's tough to contain.
Well, he's the one guy that when you see what Acuna did last year, like 40, 70?
Yeah.
You never see that in. You're like, wait, the guy in Cincinnati actually has a chance to do it. I mean, this guy, the ability, the tools are off the charts. How fast he is, how much power he has, and he's really putting it together this season.
And if you watch him play defense, his sense of understanding the game, off the chart. You can just tell. Ball ricochets off somebody, he knows where to go. Bad feed, he gets it, he's fluidly flipping a double play. He is so fun to watch all the way around. But Matty V, you think you figured out a way to shut him down a little,
I think the Angels are onto something. Look, full disclosure here, the Angels got swept over the weekend, and this guy was a big part of it. But they may have given the rest of the league a little help. And none of this is super secret, but there's some common sense involved in how to take away a guy that's such a disruptor. Let's give you a refresher on what he did over the weekend. Friday, he was an absolute one-man wrecking crew. He was on base the entire night. He stole 3 bags. He got the second, immediately took off for third. Click. He likes to steal third base right after he gets to second. Remember that for the rest of the series. And then the big blow, and then, of course, the throw down, and he ends up. This was disruption at its highest form.
Oh, yeah.
Ricky Henderson-style stuff. And then he hits an opposite field three-run home.
When he can do that there, now he's a real problem. How are you going to pitch to him?
He's even harder to deal with from the left side of the plate.
Yeah.
So, and then Saturday it kind of continued, and you could understand the tentativeness in facing him. He walked 4 times. I mean, nobody wanted anything to do with him. Patrick Sandoval was a little frustrated. But, again, he's such a disruptor. It's almost like you smell him coming when he's on deck or in the hold, and then you start to grip it a little.
And I think that's where he's getting better, Matty, is plate discipline, all that stuff.
Tried to steal third, and this time the Angels were ready for him. And this kind of turned the weekend. Logan O'Hoppe got him.
I might have had a blocking the base on him there, man. He dropped the knee on that bag.
Not a bad point, but, the throw was down there.
I think that's why he pulled back.
Here's what happened. The Angels went into the Angels coach's lab, right?
Yeah.
Steve Carsey, Barry Enright, Ray Montgomery, Wash, Bo, they all went into the coach's lab and they said, what are we going to do with this guy? How are we going to do it? And it's just a little dose of common sense that came.
Y'all better figure it out.
That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like. So this is what happened on Sunday in the series finale. He's coming, right? Elly walks. He gets on base. Jose Soriano was really good. He used the disengagement. That's the first thing. Don't be afraid to use all your disengagements. Go over there a couple times. But more than that, he varied his hold times. You don't have forever anymore. So you're limited by the pitch clock. He delivered his first pitch in this sequence to Spencer Steer with 6 seconds on the clock. A little longer hold this time. This is the next pitch. Same plate appearance. Okay, delivers the pitch with 2 seconds left on the clock.
Okay.
Let's give you another at-bat. And Elly didn't have a comfortability with this move, right? He didn't try to run on Sunday, which was shocking to a lot of people. Here's Steer again, and here's another hold with a different time. He ends up lining out there and Aaron Hicks, and it was all good. But here's another. We want to show you 4 of these just to give you a sense at how Soriano, by the way, he's got a nasty knuckle curve. I don't know if you've watched this dude throw. Another hold at 4 seconds, but on none of these occasions, they're all base-stealing spots for Elly. On none of these occasions was he comfortable with the cadence of Soriano because he was varying his hold times. He let it go down to 4 seconds, and this was a different at-bat to Nick Martini, ended up striking him out. So this looks the same because it's a 4-second delivery, but it felt very different for Elly on base, and they made him a little bit less comfortable in Game 3 of the series. It's all common sense, but another thing is using your disengagements. With Elly De La Cruz, you throw over there a third time, you're going to get him. He's going. 6 times this year. Only 6 times across the whole league, and we're in week 3 or 4 of the season, has a pitcher gone for a third disengagement. It's risky.
But the thing is, you have to get him. So as if I'm De La Cruz or anybody, when you throw over twice on me, now my lead's bigger.
Right.
And I dare you to throw. Because if you throw, you're not getting 2 throws to get me at second.